Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Garrett Spencer. How's everybody doing? Wanted to make this video talking about retro games and like basically on some of the sites where I found where you can most likely buy retro games at a cheap price because like I said, we all know that it's crazy, like retro games these days, especially the games individually are just at a crazy high price these days, especially on Amazon. Now, Amazon's a great site to buy games and buy stuff, but it's like for certain games, man, it's the prices are stupid high. Like it ain't even funny though. Like I was looking on the other line. I was looking on Amazon, looking at Street Fighter. I mean Capcom vs SNK 2. It's $61. It was like $61 for that game. Like for one game, no, like that's crazy. But anyway, like some of the sites that looks like that you could not only buy retro games on, but you could probably buy them at a little bit of a cheaper price. Well, one happens to be Lukey Games. Lukey Games was a pretty decent site. I used to go on there all the time, and that's where I bought some of my games that I have. Because in case if Amazon didn't have any, I would go on there as a backup site, as a backup place, like just in case if they didn't have a certain game on Amazon or whatever reason, I would go on Lukey Games. Lukey Games happens to be is a site where you could buy retro games, and the prices looked a little bit cheaper. And that's one site you could get them on. And the second one is DK Oldies. Now DK Oldies looked like it was pretty good itself. Has a lot of decent games. And like I said, the one game I was looking for on the PlayStation 2, which was Crime Life Gang Wars. Like they didn't have them. They didn't have them on Lukey Games. The only version of that game they had on Lukey Games was only for the Xbox, for the old Xbox. But DK Oldies didn't even have that game. But they still have some other games on there that you could get retro games at a pretty decent price, at a cheap price. So DK Games is another one, and then I also looked at another one. Happens to be Capping Games. Capping Games. I never really been on to that site. I'll probably look on it a little bit. Look on it a little bit more. But it looks like it's an okay site. I looked on it for a little bit, but yeah, I seen some games at a cheap price on there, and another one happens to be Eastar Land. Now Eastar Land, like that was a decent site itself. Buy all types of different types of games on there. Most likely you should be able to buy some retro games at a cheap price on there. Even probably the system, even game system wise itself. Because like I said, man, I'm just that's another site that you could probably buy some games at a decent retro games at a decent price on there, probably cheaper price than you can get them anywhere else. But and you could probably even get, like I said, you could probably even get them cheap, get some games cheap in a retro game store somewhere. And it said, and some people prefer to get them, buy their games online, or some people prefer to just go inside of a retro game store, because it's easier. And if the game is inside the store, they could just walk right in and grab it and buy it, and then walk right out with it. It's easier like that than I guess for some people to order online and then wait for about a couple days or a week or so. I mean, depending on what the game is and how bad they want it, though. But some people prefer it that way, and some people just prefer to do it online because for whatever reason they don't have time to go out to the store or do whatever, whether it's weather, and of course this time of the year because down here in Pittsburgh, we had a lot of snow and the roads was pretty bad out there. That could be another reason why some people can't go to make it to the retro game store, or because of other reasons. Some people prefer to get them online because of that reason, and it's probably they're more comfortable doing it that way. But as a suggestion, like I said, just also be careful like some of the games, some of the sites you get your games on, just be careful because make sure make sure that there's no type of a scam that no type of scam that comes across your card that comes on your card to where somebody got a hold of it and then something's missing off of your card and it's like, whoa, what happened here? So that's another thing you want to look out for and be careful with, because of that reason. But yeah, but I mean, yeah, Amazon, like I said, it's a great site. It's a really good site to get stuff on. But like I said, some games on there you might be looking for that just came across your mind. They're too high priced though, and it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. And I was also looking up. I was looking up the other day on why are retro games so high. And it said on there the reason is because many people want to experience those games in original condition, and it takes a lot of hard work and dedication, and not to forget constant cleaning in order to keep those games mint condition. If it is popular games such as Earthbound, it will sell for $200 or more. So obviously it seems like that's probably one of the reasons why retro games are so expensive these days, and also entrepreneurial collectors saw an opportunity for a sustainable business model buying and selling used games, often as participants in the eBay renaissance of 2020. The dearth of available Nintendo Switch and next generation consoles stoked the flames of this growing industry. So wow. So those are obviously like two reasons why these retro games are so high. And it's like, even though they're games that came out like years ago, but I guess people have their things happen for a reason, and just like prices raise up for a reason on these games, especially on the popular games. Like they could because let's say a popular game could be like Crash Bandicoot, Sonic, Mario, or just any other popular game you can think about. Like I said, they're gonna, I don't know, it's just people have ideas and things happen for a reason. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video on a couple sites where you can get where you could buy some retro game. You could buy some retro games at a cheaper price, and that's all I have for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So y'all know what to do. Leave y'all's comments and thoughts down below. Click that thumbs up. This your boy Garrett Spencer. You guys take it easy, and y'all have yourselves a good weekend. And remember, y'all, once a gamer, always a gamer. Keep on gaming, y'all, and be safe out there.